is the crash course on ecosystems, matter cycling, and energy flow. And we will be focusing on the second objective. Objective 2, describe how decomposers recycle nutrients in an ecosystem. So as we covered in the first objective, decomposers are organisms that break down dead organisms and return nutrients into the environment. So here are a couple of examples. A snail and an earthworm are two examples of some of those decomposers. Some other examples, bacteria and fungi are a couple that I mentioned in the last objective. Flies are also decomposers. Fun fact for you, flies are also known as maggots. Maggots are just fly larvae, which means kind of the pre-fly form. So maggots will grow into flies. So I know some of you had some questions on the focus area when you took this before we left school, and you said, well, I know that flies aren't decomposers, but they actually are. That's why if you walk past a dumpster, you see a bunch of flies because they are decomposers and there's a lot of decaying material in those dumpsters. Earthworms and snails, as I showed you on the last slide. And then pill bugs, you also might call them potato bugs or roly-polies. Those are those cute little gray bugs that when you poke them, they roll up into a ball. But they are also examples of a decomposer. Now, the two most important kinds are going to be bacteria and fungi. They're going to kind of do the most in terms of decomposing in an ecosystem. So again, they break down tissues and cells, and they return those nutrients back into the ecosystem. There's another kind of decomposer called a scavenger, and these are going to be animals that eat dead animals, typically ones that have already died of natural causes or might be leftovers from other carnivores or predators. So a couple of examples of that would be vultures or hyenas. So they aren't necessarily hunting, they are more finding organisms that have already died and are breaking those down. Now, for example, a hyena, let's say it eats a lion's leftovers. It's not going to consume the whole animal. It's going to have some parts that it cannot eat. And so other decomposers like bacteria or fungi will continue the process of decomposing when the hyena is no longer able to do any more. These decomposers are really important to the ecosystem because they are the great recyclers. All organisms have elements like carbon, nitrogen, that glucose that's still in some of those cells. All of that gets broken down and returned back into the soil, back into the atmosphere, and those minerals, that energy, that can all get recycled into other organisms. So if we had a big decrease in the number of decomposers, then the available nutrients would also decrease. So the amount of carbon, the amount of nitrogen, all of that would go down because the decomposers aren't breaking it out of those cells. And the next crash course video will be on Objective 3, so check that one out next.